Okay. Let's see if this is the prayer that we've been looking for. We have unfortunately disconnected the Twitch in a hope that this solves the stream quality. So this is our third attempt to stream tonight. We've had so many issues with the connection. I'm hoping that by changing to just streaming on YouTube, that we improve the connection quality significantly, because the Raptors comeback is very much on here, and I want to ensure some good degree of connection for this one. So my sincere apologies to any viewers for the connection issues that we've had tonight, but I really hope that this will solve it and get us where we need to be with the stream quality. I'm in on Ethernet. It hasn't really been working well, but we're gonna do our best here. Okay, well, it's just an attempt. If it works for this fourth quarter, then I'm gonna have to really make a decision as it comes to what to do going forward. But it looks like the stream quality has not even improved very much. But whatever, the audio seems to have been working consistently. Let's go get it in the fourth quarter here. Only down by single digits. We fought back valiantly. Let's go and get it. Let's go and get it. VanVleet is fouled. Getting into the bonus could be fruitful for us, although not hitting free throws is the problem. Only down by 9 now. Only down by 9. We've done an excellent job getting back into this game. Thad, hand off to Fred. 92 to 83. Fred for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Vincent. Vincent bringing it the other way. Miami trying to really get themselves back into this. Vincent in the paint. Smothered out of bounds. Should be Raptors ball, and it is. Raptor basketball. Down by single digits. Just checking in to see if the stream quality is improved. It looks like it has improved. Don't want to jinx it. Let me know if the stream is doing okay in chat. And also, if you're here, like up the new stream. Let's get some viewers in for the fourth quarter party, which just gets started by Malachi Flynn. It's now a 2-possession game in Miami. What a fight back from this team. Robinson puts in the corner for Lowry. Thad closing out. Weak side pass to Strus. Wow. What a pass. What a dime of a pass by Kyle Lowry there. VanVleet. Kick out to Precious Achiuwa for 3. No good. Now Lowry. Strus, he's a very good three-point shooter. He's a little bit more than that now. Bam Adebayo in. Gives it to Strus for 3. Doesn't go. Still single digits. Miami waking up a little bit offensively. Fred in the paint. Trying to work on Robinson. Siakam working on Adebayo. Siakam to Achiuwa. Puts it up. Gets it to go on the jumper. 95-88. Plenty of time in this game. Plenty of time to work on coming back. I'm not sure on the points. I don't want to open any other tabs and tank my connection. Adebayo on the lob. Puts it down. Siakam with the ball. Again down by 9. 9:20 to go in this game. 97-87. Scoreboard is off on my stream. Malachi Flynn is wide open for 3. And it doesn't go. Those are the ones, man. Those are the ones you need him to hit. Those are the ones you need him to hit big time. Those are the ones I'm upset. I always get upset about because, man, you put him in. He's a shooter. He's a guy who can hit threes, but he's wide open for 3 and he can't hit. You need him to hit those. Yeah, this connection is still bad. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's not worry about that now. Let's try to enjoy the rest of this game. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do about the connection. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Fred outside to Trent. Trent to Flynn. Flynn in the paint, out to Achua. 4 on the shot clock. We need a prayer here. Achua puts up the shot, and what a take and what a make by Achua. 9-point game. Did a great job there. Lowry. And a foul. Offensive foul, so Raptors the ball back, down by just single digits again. All right, connect's fine. Thank you for letting me know. And a foul called, defensive foul here. Raptors hunting that bonus again. Been a really frustrating stream, unfortunately, as a result of the connection. And I'm still getting notifications that it's not going well. Flynn inside for Anunoby. You can hear me at least. 12 on the shot clock. Fred to Gary Trent. 9 on the shot clock. Gary Trent for 3. Doesn't go. Barely misses. Nice rebound by OG. Van Vliet for 3. Way off. And it's a rebound for Adebayo. Lowry bringing the other way for the Heat. Gives it outside to Robinson. Now Lowry's a wide open for 3. Doesn't go this time. Rebound to Van Vliet. Van Vliet going right at Robinson. Past him. Goaltending. Yes, called goaltending. Raptors only down by 7 now. Let's get another stop here. Let's win this game for Koloko and Scotty. Come on, guys. Van Vliet doing the biz. Yep, good call off the glass, and then the block. Great call by the officials. 99 to 92. Vincent flips it out to Lowry. Now Robinson inside with the right, got it to go. Okay, scoreboard isn't working. We're just going to stay in this setup so it doesn't show wrong. 101-92. Van Vliet inside. Gives it to Achua. And yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. 101-92 Raptors, 6:46 to go in this game. All right, maybe we can get the scoreboard back up and running. It keeps, I don't know what's going on today with everything. Everything I do is just not working today. It's been an absolute nightmare. Post-game show for this stream because of the connection issues. I'm gonna do them off the live, and if you want to catch the post-game show today, we're gonna post it on my third channel, Amateur Clips. So make sure you subscribe to that so you know when that one comes out. It's just been an absolute nightmare today, and I'm very much done with trying to deal with it. So we're going to get through this game. I think the sound has been coming through just fine. That's what I'm hearing. The visual, at least what I'm seeing on my phone, trying to keep tabs on it, has just been absolutely horrific. So hopefully it can work out. Stuck at the 9. Yeah, we just can't. I mean, granted, they're a good team. They keep getting the buckets, but we just can't quite get that run that we need again. We got that great run to get us back into it. We just can't get that run again. You know what I'm saying? We need to get that run again here. Audio's fine. Okay. Appreciate that. Glad you guys are still sticking around for this. Let's just stop discussing it because we know the video's not working, but audio still is. So I guess that's the most important part. Still. Anyways, hey, you got to applaud the fight back. You got to ask some questions as to why you had to get back in this position to begin with, because it was looking so bleak at halftime. But at the very least, we can be satisfied that we put ourselves back in this position. Let's just try to keep everything going here. Continue to get the stops, continue to fight, and maybe, just maybe, we pull back and pull off the miracle and win this game, right? What else can you do? Audio, visuals is fine for some people. Okay, so maybe it's not as bad as it is for me, as I'm looking at. But guys, if you're enjoying, drop a like on the stream. This is just going to tank some of the algorithm on this stream because of the watch time and the total views. But it's okay. We're having fun on stream. Let's just keep that going. About 9 minutes to go. 101-92. Defense has picked itself up quite a bit. Offense has picked itself up a lot. And that is big for this Raptors team, because we got to play this Miami team again on Monday. But can we find a way to sneak out the win here? Just turned over the ball here on a foul by Achua. 101-92. Can we get another stop? 6:40 to go in this game. Robinson inside. Chua helped defense, but Robinson loses it. It's out of bounds for a Miami ball. I'm not sure how his last touch Raptors there. Surely that went off Duncan Robinson, or else how did it go out of bounds in that direction? Miami basketball. Let's get another stop here. Butler in for Strus. Outside for Robinson. Sorry, for Herro. Herro inside, layup. That's a tough bucket, but he got it. Props to him for that. Van Vliet carrying forward for the Raptors. Martin was ejected. Koloko was also ejected, though. No issues on this side. It's my phone. Okay, then that's good news. Let's just pretend I'm just going to, for the rest of this stream, pretend everything is fine and that there has been no connection issues, and just continue to stream then. This is the last time I will address the Wi-Fi for the rest of this stream. You're going to watch Calgary? Hockey? Come on. You can miss a little bit of the first period to watch the rest of the Raptors. Come on. Raptors down by 9. They're going to get a comeback for you, Aaron. You're going to stick around. They're going to win this game for you. Siakam outside to Trent for 3. Got the 3 ball to go. Just what we needed. 103-95. 8-point game. Much, much needed. 5:53 to go. Is there enough time for this team? Miami going to start juicing the clock as much as possible. Any bucket, if we get the next points, makes it a 2-possession game. Butler. Van Vliet defending. Asks for the screen to Vincent. Lobs it up. Bam. Weird play. Gets a look and puts it away. Defense could have had to stop there. For Scotty and for Koloko, that's what I'm saying. 10-point game again. 5:22 to go. Van Vliet to Trent. Trent, we may need a 3 here. What can we free up for ourselves? Siakam in the corner. The Trent steps inside for 2. Hey, any bucket's good. We needed that. Gary Trent makes it an 8-point game again. 105-97. 4:59 remaining. We're under 5 minutes to go in this game as the Raptors are taking on the Miami Heat. Strus to Vincent. We need a stop. Haven't had a stop in a couple of plays here. Butler working on OG. Come on, OG. Good defense. Got the stop. Here we go the other way. Siakam to Van Vliet. Extra pass. Gary's hot hands. This one doesn't go. Oh, man. Good look created by the Raptors. Chance to make it a 5-point game. Butler is fouled, and he's going to head to the line now. Man, that stings. There's a really good opportunity there. Steve Dangle just streamed. Steve Dangle works for Sportsnet, man. What do you want me to do? Get a job, I guess, at TSN. I'm sorry. I had an interview once. Didn't get a job. I wish. I don't have the streaming rights like Sportsnet does and TSN does. I'm just an amateur creator doing my thing best as I can. You know what I mean? 4:29 to go. Butler makes it a 10-point game. Plotted the fight back for sure. Still hanging on with a glimmer of hope. Gonna need some threes to fall. Down by 10. Hey, we made a 12-0 run against Brooklyn at this time yesterday. Do we have more of the magic? Siakam spins, creates a good look, puts it away. 8-point game again. Need the stops, guys. Need the stops. Butler, defended by OG. Lowry for 3. Don't be Lowry. Doesn't go. Oh, Trent, man! You can't do that right now. It's such a high-stake moment. You got to come away with that board, man. Oh, my God, Gary. There wasn't even anybody on him either, and we just gave the ball back to Miami. We earned a stop finally. Okay, earn another one. Earn another one. Come on, earn another stop. Like the stream if you're enjoying, everybody. Like it to support me. Butler in mid-range. Siakam defending. Gives it to Bam. Good defense here. No foul. Bam. Tough shot. No good. There we go. We got the rebound. We slow it down. Looking for the right shot here. 107.99. 3:40 to go. Van Vliet to Gary Trent. Drives inside. Mid-range look. Oh, another miss by Gary. 2 straight misses. 2 straight good looks. You can't ask for much better. Gambles and a timeout called by the Miami Heat. We had our opportunities. We had our opportunities to claw back into this game, man. We've worked hard to get in this position. We had the opportunities, man. Gary had that 3 and he had the short 2. They just don't go for him. All right, we need the next bucket. We need the next bucket. We got to get a stop here. We need the next bucket. We got to get a stop. We got to get a make. 107.99. Granted, this team was down by what, like 21-23 at one point, something like that. It was 71-50 at half. Koloko got ejected. It was, I think, 81-69 or something like that. We are fighting. We are fighting. Got to give this team that. It makes me a lot more satisfied with this potential loss, but it ain't quite done yet. You know this team won't give up until that final buzzer goes. So maybe, just maybe, we can get everything going, get everything back in order here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, everybody. I mean, you put yourselves in this big of a hole. You know, you can't be too upset when you come away with a loss, because you know you did it to yourself. You got to limit those cold pockets. We started pretty poorly, gave them too many points. We ended the first half really poorly, and Miami, veteran sort of team, a lot of veteran players who have been there. They're going to do what they can to just keep you out of it as long as possible, and that's what they've been doing tonight, 100%. All right, so let's see what we can do. Hey, let's have a positive last few minutes here. Let's take some sort of momentum going into the final game. That's what I'm saying at this point. Maybe we come away with the win. Gary missed the bunny. Yeah, Gary kind of choked a little bit there at the end. Completely gassed too. Yeah, playing a lot of minutes as well. Another area where we've had maybe some sort of concerns. Yeah. Bit of a problem there. Miami 22 from 23 for the line too. Wow. Yeah. That makes a big difference, man. Hitting your free throws makes a big difference. Push your power return. They'll definitely steady the ship a little. Too many offensive droughts. We have things to adjust. For sure. Very well said there, Brian. Love the Raps. There's some positive things to take away. There's more negative things to take away from this game too. On a 40-26 run, hey, this team fought. Maybe, hey, let's go give it our all the last few minutes. Let's see what happens. At least we have some positives to take away in the worst case. In the best case, we come away from this game with a over 500 record. Adebayo. We need more 6'8 players. I think that's the problem. Bam inside for Butler. Double comes. Tough shot for Butler. No good. Rebound Rebound Achua. 107.99. Gary, 3:08 on the clock. Siakam working on Strus. I did say win second half. Achua for 3. Got the look, and it just doesn't go again. Oh, my God. Achua is actually a really good shooter, guys. He shot like 36% last season. And kickball. Oh. Got the look. Third straight possession. We get a really good look off of a stop and just don't finish. Oh, man. In and out on that Precious Achua 3. First look at Raptors is who disappeared when Precious on. OG Precious in this game. Not great start to the season for Precious, but there was some high-profile playoff stuff that Achua did, and those are the biggest moments. Hey, man, you put yourself in like a 21-point hole. You're not going to win many of those. You can play really well. But like I said, I want to win the second half. I want to, come away with at least some sort of positives from this game. The connection seems to have steadied. Knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood. So I will be doing the post-game show live on stream. So please stick around for that after the game. And like the stream if you've been enjoying this one. We've definitely tanked the algorithm from this one. And oh my God, Max Strus, wide open layup. Guys, what are we doing here? 10-point game off of a horrible defensive set in such a high-profile spot. And it looks a little bit deflated now. Looks a little bit like the belief has gone from this team, unfortunately. Can a big bucket just reignite it? Siakam to Fred. Step back. Double comes. OG on the three-point line. Gives it to Achua. Handoff for 3. OG fadeaway 3. Tough shot is off. Siakam fighting for the rebound. Can't quite get it to another teammate. Lobbed up to Butler. Misses the dunk. In transition. OG. And he stripped. And that just sums up OG's game. Another not great performance from him. All right, so seems like this one's pretty much over. Preparations for Monday. We're going to take some positives. We won the third quarter. We're going to win the fourth quarter, I think. But you put yourself in a hole, and these things are going to happen. I'm satisfied with the second half for sure. I'm satisfied with the performance that we put on. But, you can't put yourself in that hole. You look at yesterday as well. You put yourself in a 12-point hole late in the game. And you can't quite come back. I mean, OG trade is definitely not something I'm going to entertain. What do you mean still? His value is going to continue to be extremely high. The reality, OG Anunoby is just off to a rough start to the season. It's the nature of things. Start of last season, Pascal Siakam was averaging 17 points per game. People wanted him traded, and then he turned into an absolute monster and made an All-NBA team. So a 3-game stretch is absolutely not going to define OG. Yes, we've needed more from him in these 3 games, but are we going to let that define him as a player? No, we're not going to let those 3 games define him as a player. Another great game for Siakam, man. This guy is doing everything. We need to give him the support necessary. Although some of his defensive stuff can be called a little bit into question. Herro's trapped. And a jump ball. Here we go. Okay. Maybe a glimmer of hope here. 109-101. Jump ball, OG and Herro. This is one you'd think OG can win. Can we get the tip? Can we get the 3? Can we get the possibility of getting back into this game? We're on the 3rd stream tonight because of connection issues. Please like this stream if you're enjoying. Let's get this one up to 50 likes if we can. Of course, right, don't they wrong. Fair enough. You wouldn't say if you didn't believe it. Okay, OG trade value, you want to discuss that? Sure. But your decision-making on an OG trade shouldn't come down to the first 3 games of a season. OG wins the jump ball. It's batted around. Ends up in Achua's hands. Gary Trent for 3. Oh, my God. It doesn't go, but Siakam. Okay. He puts it in. 109-103. 6-point game. It may not be done. Herro has nobody. That was 5 seconds. But a timeout was called. Gary's hurt. Okay, 109-103. Very, very strange situation there. Gary seems a little banged up. 6-point game. Maybe it isn't over. Over a minute to go. The Heat got to inbound the ball, and the Raptors are down by 6. It'll take a miracle. It'll take a miracle of all miracles. But just maybe it's on here for the Raptors in South Beach. I've kind of accepted the fact that we're gonna lose this game, so I'm not like just nervous about it. It's just kind of funny right now. How many points does Siakam have? Ryan, I love that you said it seemed as close as possible to a lock, because there is no such thing as a lock. But 21.5, if Siakam's point line was 21.5, I'm going to have some questions why I didn't look into that pregame. Let me go and do that. Let me go and do that right now. Let me see what his line was pregame. See if you're telling the truth. Siakam's points pregame, 21.5 at like minus 110 odds. Minus 106 at FanDuel. Wow, I can't believe I didn't look into that. Lowry can't inbound it. Another timeout. They can't handle it. They can't handle it, everybody. They can't handle the stress. 103 to go. They have to call another timeout because they can't deal. The Raptors are fighters. I thought it was dead. The Raptors are fighting. Down by 6. Miami's nervous. At the very least, Miami's nervous here. Trade OG for Clint Capella. That is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Clint Capella? Come on, man. Clint fucking Capella? We can do way better than that. NCAA basketball. I don't really follow it that closely. When it comes to the tournament, the Oregon Ducks, my favorite team. I am the most casual of casual fans when it comes to the Oregon Ducks. I don't watch games unless it's in the NCAA tournament or maybe a title game in the conference. Take it for what it is. I like if it's college sports, I want Oregon to win. All right. 109, 103. 103 also on the clock. The Heat, 2 straight inbound plays, have not been able to get the ball in. Why would we trade OG? Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Why would we trade OG for John Collins? You got to answer me that. What would John Collins provide to this team that OG does not? Lowry gets it into Butler. He's under the rim, but he cycles it out to blow some clock here. Cycles back inside. Good defense. Good defense. Why would we trade OG for John Collins? That's so fucking stupid. John Collins is worse than OG at literally every facet of this game. Lowry drives inside. Good defense. Oh, great defense by Siakam, but Lowry gets the tough shot. Okay, so inconsistency is your beef. So the answer is consistent, Mr. Consistent John Collins. Christ. That's incredible. I tell you, the Raptors value OG very highly. He will not be going anywhere. Man, Siakam, like, literally defended that as well as he could have. He came in on the help. He went straight up. He had his hands up. Kyle Lowry's a dog. He just made the tough shot there. That's what I'm saying. Look, if you think OG's trade value is high and we could add in some players that maybe complement this team better, that is an argument that has maybe some base to it and we can have a discussion about. If your argument about trading OG is that he has had a bad 3 games to start the season, then that's ridiculous that you're basing a guy off of 3 games. Miami almost sold. Yeah, Miami almost sold. Man, that hair on Jimmy Butler is absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic. Well, at the very least, guys, we did fight hard to get ourselves back into this game. At the very least, that's what we've been doing. And, you know, I'll take it. For that, I will take it as best as I can. We won the third quarter. We're going to win the fourth quarter. Obviously this game did not go as well as we wanted to, and we may not win the fourth quarter, but we were down by a lot. We fought back. That's some positives to take, but 2 moral victories in a row. We're not a moral victory team. We're a good basketball team who wants to go and win basketball games. 3 games in, 1-2. Doesn't look the best, but let's go set it right on Monday. OG for Allen. There is something that I would consider. There you go. Growing pains for sure. OG for Allen. There is a trade of solid value. Now the issue with that, OG's contract, he makes $18 million a season. I believe Jarrett Allen's making around 20. If Jarrett Allen makes 20, then it's fine. If he's making 25, then that's different. Only game 3, 100%. Second quarter tanked us. We had a horrible second quarter, and it ruined us. We couldn't climb out of that. You have 2 good quarters, not so good first quarter, and a bad second quarter. That's what it came down to, and it's a very difficult start to the season for this team. We can't afford to have many slip-ups like this, but you know what we could be? We could be 1-5. You know what we also could be by the time we're done playing Philly? You know what we also could be? Could be 4-2. Yeah, we could be 3-3 as well. That's the way it is. Pays at DeAndre Ayton for 5 hours. I don't even think it was 5 hours. Reports are suggesting that the Suns matched it within a minute. They were like, okay, we're gonna match that. It doesn't seem like there was any discussion about it whatsoever. Remember as well, no Scotty for a lot of this. Has been unfortunate, but it is what it is. Only game 3. There are concerns that we need to address, for sure, but only game 3, and there's a lot of time to amend those mistakes. Yesterday, we played well, came up short. Today, we don't play well. And for a quarter, and Miami, a good team, make us pay. Believe in me. Well, look, if we get like a T-Mac sort of 13 points in 30 seconds type thing, maybe we can win this game. A 3-pointer makes it a 2-possession game. We got to chew at the line. It'll be a 2-possession game, and Miami. We will have to foul and get a steal or get some free throw misses. How do you fix inconsistent shooting? You hit more shots. Pretty simple. You have good 3-point shooters who aren't making their shots right now. That's like as simple as it comes. That's how you fix it. 1 + 1 = 2. Otto Porter Jr. will come back. He's a good 3-point shooter. Very good 3-point shooter. That's going to give us a boost from the outside, especially coming off of our bench. I'd take 3-3 at this point. Very much. Butler gets it into Lowry. Raptors try to get the steal. They're not going to be able to do it. So they're going to have to defend this play. 6-point game. Not completely out of it. Butler in mid-range. And travel called. Okay. We need a 3. We get the stop. We need a 3. I mean, I'm not very pleased. I am less than happy. Hang on. Let's get a 3. Hang on. 19 seconds. Let's get a 3. Siakam, kick out to Fred. OG's got space. Woo! Okay, can we get a steal? We can't get the steal. Or can we? And a foul's called. Okay, Butler's going to head to the line with the Raptors down 3. Maybe a backdoor cover on the spread here. I didn't bet it, but for people who did, OG hits a shot late to make it a 3-point game. Butler at the line just needs 1, but you never know. 2-5 would be really bad. 3-4 wouldn't be the end of the world. 4-3, I'd be very happy. 2-5, I'd be very upset. Believe me. Butler at the line hits the first, so it's a 2-possession game. You're gonna need a stop and another steal or more fouls. Miami just got to do their job, and this game is toast. We don't have any timeouts either, so we're going to have to do it without a timeout as well. Butler, second free throw is no good. Okay. A 3 would make this interesting. Siakam all the way to the rim, no good. Precious on the tip, no good. Foul called. 2.9 seconds. Raptors are heading to the line, and I tell you what, you make the first, you miss the second, and tip that out to 3. Maybe, just maybe, you tie this game up. Second option, you hit both, you get a steal on the inbound. You got to make the first. Whatever your game plan is, you got to make the first. Achua. So, best thing you do now is make the second and get a steal and a 3. Worst thing is obviously missing this free throw. Like this stream if you're enjoying, guys. I'm sorry for the connection issues we've had today. It's really corrected itself in fourth quarter, but Achua makes the second. Can we get the steal? Lowry, full court. Oh, he almost got it, and that is going to do it. The Raptors lose by 3. They trailed by 21 in this game, I think, was the highest they trailed by. Listen, man, we obviously are going to applaud this team for the fight back, for the excellent second half that we had. We win the second half by a very, very wide margin. We win the second half by 18 points. But there was a first half, and there was especially a second quarter where the Miami Heat just ripped us apart. So those little fine margins are the downfall of the Raptor, and those little pockets of dry offense and cold and a lackluster defense, they make you pay the price. And you're playing in an Eastern Conference where there's going to be no nights off. So those are things that are going to happen, and it's going to cost you some games. Are there positives to take away from this game? Yes. Are there negatives to take away from this game? Probably more of those to take away from this game, but let's break it all down for you in tonight's post-game show, everybody. Got to do the post-game show live now because we got the connection back under control. Two last show, the Raptors fighting team. You lose by 3. You lose by 4. You're right there in both of those games. Maybe the score doesn't do us as much justice. Getting an elite three-point shooter is easier said than done. Maybe Otto Porter Jr. can be that guy for us, but it's not like they're just out there to take, right? Like there's very few 40% three-point shooters in the NBA. All right, let's talk about this game now. Raptors lose 112-109. If you didn't watch the game and are just kind of getting in on the post-game show here to really see how this game has gone, then the scoreline does us, I think, a little bit of favors. The Raptors were really, really good in the second half. They actually win the second half by 18 points. They won the third quarter 33-21. They won the fourth quarter 26-20. But they lost this game. Now, what I said at halftime was, after obviously, if you're doing the math correctly, the Raptors were down by 21 at halftime. I said I wanted a good performance in the second half. I wanted to win the third quarter. I wanted to win the fourth quarter. Well, we did more than just win them. We really, really took it to Miami, made this one very, very interesting. But unfortunately, the reality is here that the Miami Heat still win this game. And our second quarter was so terrible that it put us in such a hole where the Raptors just could not climb out of it. And that's just something that, you can't lose an NBA game in a 6-minute stretch where you play poorly. Like you just let yourselves down so much in that stretch and showcase for the rest of the game that maybe you are the better team in this discussion. But that little pocket makes you pay, and all of a sudden, you were up, or you were 1-0. Now you're 1-2. Super early goings, a 1-2 record. You're not going to be remembering this 1-2 record if the Raptors are well above 500 at the end of the season. But some concerns that we do need to talk about, and some good things that we are going to discuss as well, because we did win the second half by such a wide margin. So for starters, simple box score here. Pascal Siakam with another excellent game. We asked him to improve his free throws. He did just that. He goes 7 for 8, 8 for 19 from the field, near triple-double again, 23 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Man, what a game. Only 1 turnover as well. What a game. My God. Like, can we just talk about this a sec? What a game by Pascal Siakam yet again. OG Anunoby, he's continuing to frustrate me in these first 3 games. Am I calling for a trade? No. No, absolutely not. But 5 for 14 from the field is super, super frustrating, especially when he goes 3 for 6 from 3. That tells me he goes 2 for 8 from 2s. The reason OG is going 2 for 8 from 2s is because he's settling for really bad shots from 2. He's taking deep contested 2s. He's taken early in the shot clock 2s with guys all over him, low efficiency shooting opportunities, and they're not going in. And they continue to not go in. They weren't going in last season. If you dive into the analytics of this Raptors team, that is a really inefficient shot that hinders the Raptors from getting to their ceiling. OG Anunoby taking these 2-pointers, deep 2s, and I don't know why the Raptors, who are a very analytically driven team, are continuing to allow him to do that. OG is at his best when he's doing less. Less is more for OG. If he's focusing on getting downhill to the rim, if he's focusing on kicking out, if he's focusing on hitting those catch and shoot threes, he is at his best. And when he's at his best, he can do that, be one of the best role players in the league, and average 17, 18 points per game. But, we have to have that discussion about it. Scotty Barnes in this one was playing well before, unfortunately, he got injured. And I really hope he's going to be available on Monday when we replay the Miami Heat. Van Vliet, not a good game for him from a shooting standpoint. He's a guy that we really could have used tonight from there. Does have a good game overall, in my opinion. He does have 3 steals, only 1 turnover, 10 assists. Just we need to get the shots going for Fred. Gary Trent comes alive in the second half, 23 points with a big catalyst in the Raptors getting back in this game here. 7 for 18 from the field, 5 for 12 from 3. I'll take that from Gary Trent Jr. Just free throws aren't falling like they were for him. Achua, we wanted a bounce back game as well. He gave it to us. 18 points with a plus 16. Led the Raptors in plus minus. 5 for 9 from the field. 2 for 5 from 3. Give me that every game, Precious. 11 rebounds as well. A good double-double. But some good individual performances. We lose the game still. A lot of points coming from Miami. 20 for Strus off the bench. Man, oh man. Let's go into the team stats here. Raptors win the possession battle eventually, but they shoot so inefficiently that the Miami Heat can still come away with this win. They out-rebound us, and a big thing right here. Look at this. They go 93% if you're rounding from the line. 93% from the line. We go 75%. That 75 is not good enough. It's got to be above 80 if you're a good team in the NBA. They shoot 92. They hit 4 more free throws than us on 1 less attempt. How much do we lose this game by? Not to sound like a shitty high school coach when I say that, but they hit 4 more free throws in this game, and they win it by 3. Like, as plain as the eye can see with that one. A whole other host of things are to talk about as well, but that's something where, you got to look at. Turnovers, they turn the ball over a lot. We don't. That's frustrating. We force 15 turnovers and only commit 6, right? That's annoying. We dominate the possession battle and lose this game. So, inefficiency is probably where the Raptors really go wrong tonight. And I would say defensively, it goes wrong. They had a ton of points at halftime. They had 71 points at halftime. They only get 41 in the second half. But, the inefficiency of the Raptors is a little bit of a problem. And you also have to have the discussion about the defense in that pocket where it really went cold, because you just can't have that. The East is too good. The East is way too good to fall asleep in these moments, because there's never going to be an off night in the Eastern Conference. There's never going to be an off night. There's way too much talent in this league that you need to keep your foot on the throttle in all of these games. And when you don't, teams like the Miami Heat, who they could finish anywhere from like 8-1 in this conference, a team as good as the Miami Heat is just going to make you pay. And that's exactly what they did tonight. They got up to that 21-point lead, and they did enough to hang on to it for the rest of the game because they are a good team, and that's just what it is. So, unfortunate. Some positives to take away. Siakam is cooking, and this team fights. We need to see that fight for 48 minutes. Much improved from the bench. Would really, really love to see Otto Porter Jr. come back from injury. I don't even know what his status is. I also don't know what the status is for Chris Boucher. We missed his energy off the bench, especially in the first half. It got really, really flat late on in the second quarter, and I feel like Boucher's energy off the bench could have lifted us up a little bit. But again, guys, really, really unfortunate the way this game transpired because we do play well, and we were the much better team in the whole landscape of the game, but Miami just got out to such a lead at halftime. What's great is that, I feel like the Raptors can be a better team than the Miami Heat this season. You're playing away, and I get that, but what's great is that, the adjustments that you want to make the next time you play the Heat, well, you play them on Monday. You get 1 day's rest. You're back at it against the Miami Heat in South Beach again. Let's make those adjustments. Let's take what we did well, take away what we didn't do well, and try to amend those mistakes. We got them on Monday. Let's go get a win there. Let's get back to 2-2. We're both 1-2 going into that next game. This team is going to be fine, guys. We're not going to overreact We're not going to overreact to 3 games. We're not going to say we need to trade OG because he struggled in these 3 games. But I am a little bit I'm a little bit confused as to why the Raptors aren't addressing the OG mid-range situation. That is something that we need to address. OG's got to understand his role. I know he wants a bigger role with this team, and he's spoken about that, but this team is at its best when OG is providing more of that role. I know chat's talking, Tom is talking in chat. We're not going to overreact too late. Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just trying to say what you should feel. OG needs to be traded. That's not true. Timo, by the way, if you're watching this in clips, Timo suggested we should trade OG for Clint Capella. One of the most laughable takes I may have ever heard in my life. So you can laugh about that in the chat, in the comment on the clips channel as well after this one. So that's the type of overreactions we can get. But again, gonna reiterate, it's game 3. We're 1-2. We're gonna be okay, guys. We're still poised to have a great season. We lose by 3 tonight. We lose by 4 the day before. You lose your 2 games by combined 7 points. You're right there in both of those games, it seems. Let's just make sure that we clean up a little bit of things. We clean up a few things, and those 2 losses turn into wins. And all of a sudden, you're 3-0, and chat's talking about winning an NBA championship this season. So it's the ebbs and flows of NBA basketball. Let's go make sure we get to 2-2 in the next game on Monday against the Miami Heat. Hope to see you there. We live stream every game on YouTube at Amateur Hour Sports. Channel is here. Check out that channel if you haven't done so. If you're watching the stream right now, make sure you're subscribed to Amateur Hour Sports for more videos or for more streams like this. And also on the off days, we do videos. There will be a video out tomorrow on Amateur Hour Sports. If you're watching this on the Clip channel, it is the next day. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel for a post-game show like this for every single Raptors game and like the video there. Check out all things Amateur Hour. We have 3 different channels: Amateur Hour Sports, Amateur Hour TV, and Amateur Hour Clips. Tons of content all throughout the Raptors season. Keep it locked. We'll see you again next time for another post-game show. All right, chat. Thanks so much for sticking with me tonight. There were tons of connection issues. It did seem as though when we stopped streaming on Twitch, there weren't any connection issues. I really hope we don't have to come to the point where we're not streaming on Twitch anymore. But I have a decision to make for the next stream. I want to test it out to see if it's any different. Again, I apologize for the connection today, but I did my best, I promise. Gonna look into what I can do to improve my Wi-Fi to make sure that these sort of things don't really happen again. But maybe this is just an off night for the Wi-Fi, because in the fourth quarter it was actually really good. So hopefully, again, that does improve. But thank you for rocking with me, guys. I had fun in this stream still. I'm going to have a video coming out tomorrow. That video, I might do it about the Raptors bench. I might do it about OG Anunoby trades, because you guys are actually acting a fool in chat right now. So stay tuned. That video will be out at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to chill tomorrow. I don't actually have to work in the morning. It's NFL Sunday. I got football from 1 to 11 p.m. So I'm going to enjoy that. I'm going to watch my New York Giants hopefully cover the spread and even beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars tomorrow. But we got the Raptors back on Monday. Video coming out tomorrow on Amateur Sports. Amateur TV video. We'll probably won't. The next one will be Tuesday. No videos the next 2 days. We got a stream coming Monday night. Thank you so much, everybody, for keeping it locked with Amateur Sports. I will see you again next time for another stream. Love you all. Super